a very important one too is the presence of fan or AC when knacking. In as much as you don't want to sweat, you don't want heat, you want the place to be cozy. But when her KPEKUS is facing the fan, if you notice that your woman is dry down there when knacking, this is what you should look out for. This could be the cause why she's dry down there. All right, listen up. Number one is if she's not properly aroused. When you have not done foreplay very well with her, she may not get wet, and penetration is always hard when a woman is not properly wet. One reason why she's dry, her KPEKUS is dry down there, is because she is not properly aroused. That is what you should bear in mind when knacking or before knacking, or when penetrating. Maybe you are just entering for the first time on that day, not that you have not entered her before, but at that moment you are just trying to enter, you have not entered that day or that moment, and she is still dry. That is the time to now do more of the foreplay. That is the time to do your head work very well. That is the time to do your foreplay very well. If you notice that she is still dry, that she is not properly aroused, you have to go back to the drawing board. You have to do all you can. All right, you have to do all you can to make sure she is wet, to make sure she is lubricated. All right, that is what you have to bear in mind. Number two is no adequate foreplay. Just the same thing I'm saying. Whenever a woman is not well aroused, if you have not had a good foreplay with your woman, she will not get wet. That place can be dry if you did not give her a good foreplay. Caressing her, sucking her body, kissing her body, touching her in her vital areas. All this neck is very, very important for a woman to get aroused very, very well. Giving her a kiss on the neck, a kiss on the shoulder, massage on the shoulder, sweet words and all of that. Give her all these things. Massage her very well. Massage her abdomen, massage her back, ease off some stress. And when you ease off her stress, it will make her to be able to relax. When you ease off her stress, she will be able to open herself for you. She will be able to enjoy you and accept you in her. Even in her heart, she will accept you. She will welcome you and say, okay, this is going to be pleasurable. In her mind, she have already adjusted herself for you. She have already adjusted herself for you. Because sometimes knacking is a thing of the mind. The mind will have to agree first before the body will move with the mind. Knacking is a thing of the mind. The mind will have to agree first before the body will now align with the mind. It's just like the spirit controls the body. That is how knacking is. When she is aroused in her brain, in her mind, when she just accepts you in her mind, she is going to be calm. But you have to do this foreplay very well, else she will not get wet, else she will not get lubricated, and thereby making penetration very hard for you. Let me say this here. One thing you have to know, as a man, if you want to even enjoy knacking from a woman, sometimes a woman can be a dry land. Then when you water it, it germinates. You get? A woman sometimes can be a dry land. When you now water it, it germinates. When you water her, when you give her that foreplay, when you dance to her tone, even if you are not getting all you can get, just do this foreplay and you will see her in action. All right? When you do this foreplay, you will see her in action. That is on 100. With all sincerity, I'm saying this now. So take note of foreplay. Give her adequate foreplay. Don't forget the neck. Very, very important. Don't forget the shoulder. Very, very important. This neck will always give that shiver. When you kiss a woman on the neck, she will have this cold shiver like, it's sweetening her and it's making her body relax. It's making her body to calm down and accept you inside her. When you are very good in this, and maybe your hand is on her bobby, on her nippy, then from there you can be going down on her below. You can be going down on her KPEKUS. When you put your hand there, you will see that it's already getting lubricated. Another causes of the dryness in women KPEKUS is also too much of friction. Yes, too much of friction. Maybe you have entered and you are going in and coming out. As you are going in and coming out, the friction is getting dry. So it's that going in and out, going in and out, that makes her get that friction and makes her get dry. So too much of friction can also cause dryness in women. And as you're going in and coming out, your molar is getting dry because of air. So going in again, friction, too much of it, the air is dry out as you're coming out, as your molar is coming out, air is getting it dry. You go back inside, air is getting it dry as you come out again. You go inside, air is coming out again. You get? So that friction will make the woman's PEKUS to get dry. That friction will make it to get dry. So that is another causes of dryness in women when knacking. Dryness of PEKUS in women when knacking. Alright? And that is my number 3. Number 4 is mood swing. Yes, even when you are knacking a woman, she can switch emotion. You know, her mood can just swing while knacking her. Maybe just how you did something that did not go down well with her. Her mood will just swing. You get? She will just swing. Maybe she remembers something, or you did her something, or you just said something. Her mood will just swing. So mood swing can also make them to get dry during knacking. Can also make their PEKUS to get dry during knacking. So it's one of the causes of dryness in women during knacking. Another one is switch in emotion. Just like mood swing, women are emotional beings. Maybe the way you just acted, or the way what you just said just got her angry. Or maybe you did not tell her sweet words when knacking. Her emotion will just go down. Her emotion will just drop. She will be like, what kind of knacking is this one? Tell me sweet words. Talk to me. Tell me sweet things. That switch in emotion can make her get dry at that moment. Number 6 is misunderstanding during knacking. Misunderstanding during knacking. Maybe you just put up a conversation that did not go down well with her. So you just switch her emotion. So misunderstanding during knacking can make a woman to get dry. Misunderstanding during knacking. You said something. I have seen couples that are knacking and start arguing. You get? I have seen couples that are knacking and they started arguing because of one thing or the other. Maybe because of how you take bola, when you know put am well, or you know come out when you supposed to come out, or you know hang in leg when you supposed to hang in leg. Why you carry my leg like that? Why you hold me like this? You understand? Women can be troublesome sometimes, and women can be full of emotion. If you don't do it, if you don't touch them where they need you to touch them, if you not go down if you not go down on them when you are supposed to go down, if you not use your tongue on the clit when you are supposed to use it, you understand? Different things can make a woman's emotion to swing or make you guys to misunderstand yourselves during knacking. So you have to know these things so that you can be able to avoid them when you are knacking. Just play her card. Whatever be the thing that she's telling you, put your bola like this, kiss me here, touch me here, do it like this, just for there no be problem, just for peace to reign. Because if you don't play her card, she's not going to get wet, and you're not going to see road to enter. You see why you need her to comply, so that road will go clear for you. Misunderstanding during knacking can get her dry. Number 7 is lack of sweet words or lack of using the right words on bed can make her dry also. I have said this before. Women want to hear some sweet things. Women want to hear some sweet things during knacking. Women want you to sing their praises on bed during knacking. Women want you to tell them sweet words during knacking. So if you don't tell them all these sweet words, maybe she's a woman that is moved by what she hears, and she's a woman that is moved by emotion. Women are emotional people. They just want to live in that euphoria of fairy tales. They don't know that this is reality. Women, we don't know that this is reality. It's not a fairy tale. Tell me I am the most beautiful girl in the world. Tell me I am beautiful. Tell me I am that. Tell me sweet words. Call me baby. Call me honey. Call me sweetie. And all of that. It will get them to wet. It will get them to get wet. Promise me this, promise me that. build a castle for me in the air. Build a castle for me in the air. Buy me Ferrari, buy me Porsche, buy me this, buy me that. So it can make them, get wet. All those sweet words. Using sweet words on them makes them get wet. So, and lack of sweet words invariably will cause them to get dry. No matter how sophisticated a woman is, when it comes to knacking, she wants to still hear that sweet words. She wants to still feel feminine. She wants you to still hold her leg and knack her like Odogu that you are. She wants you to be in charge. Call her sweet name. Be the father. Be the head. Let her be the, baby. Treat her like egg. Call her sweet names. Massage her, romance her. Tell her that you are the sugar in my tea, the apple in my bread. If I don't have you, if I lose you, I lose everything. If I lose you, I have lost everything. You are my castle in the air. You are this and that. Women love it so much. And lack of these things can make her to get dry. Eighth and last on my list, and a very important one too, is the presence of fan or AC when knacking. In as much as you don't want to sweat, you don't want heat, you want the place to be cozy. But when her KPEKUS is facing the fan, whenever her KPEKUS is facing the fan and you are knacking her, there's every tendency that she will be getting dry at interval, if she will not even get dry totally. Whenever her KPEKUS is facing the fan, you both are knacking, there is every tendency that her KPEKUS is going to get dry. And when you are entering, there will be a lot of friction. Yes, there will be a lot of friction when you are entering because of the presence of that fan or AC there. So when you want to knack her, you have to shift her KPEKUS far away from that fan. You have to shift it away from the fan, because this fan or AC is a very important causes of dryness. Yes, this one is fact. This one is something I've experienced, and something that people that are knackingly active can testify to this. You get, I don't just tell you something that is something reality. Every of my teaching here is reality. You see this fan on air? Very, very, very important. And you see how I'm stressing on this one. I'm stressing on this one because that fan and AC is a very huge factor for dryness in knacking. For women KPEKUS to get dry in knacking, it's a very big cause of dryness in knacking or during knacking. So, in as much as you don't want to sweat, in as much as you don't want to get sweaty when knacking, position the fan away from her KPEKUS, away from her butt, so that she will not be getting dry at interval. Because if she gets dry, it can even wound her. If she gets dry, it will wound her. It will be giving her bruises. It can injure her. Alright, that is it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, my humble self Chika. Please stay tuned to my channel as I bring you tips for a healthy lifestyle. See you in my next one. Bye.